only a couple days away from Valentine's Day, and that means Valentine's 3D prints. I've spent the past week searching, printing, and assembling the best Valentine's 3D prints that I could find, and I'm so excited to share them with you. There's no filament sponsor on this video. I used a bunch of old red filaments from the red video. I mixed in other filaments that I have here around my house. So we've finally finished printing, and the last few prints are sitting on the printers. Let's go grab those, and we do have quite a few supports to remove for this video, so we'll get right to that. Alright, support removal and assembly is finally complete. Now, let's get to the reveal. First up, we've got this heart flower pot, and you can open it up, and I think it's intended to store candies or treats or something, and it's a nice little Valentine's gift. This one did have a lot of support removals. The pot had supports. These up top were pretty easy to remove, and then on these pieces you definitely needed supports for the leaves and the heart, but it just makes it such an odd design to have all of those supports. It just doesn't really feel worth it after removing them and being so careful and having to be so delicate with how tiny these leaves are. One little mistake and those leaves are gonna pop right off. So would I print this one again? Probably not. It was a lot of supports, and I'm growing a little bit tired of supports. You'll see that become a trend throughout this video, but it turned out nice. I'm happy with the print, and it's a cute little Valentine's treat holder. Next up, we have these floppy hearts. I think they are intended to be coasters. I printed 4 of them, and they go in this nice little black holder. It has a light fuzzy skin on the outside, and I think that is very nice. This is one of my favorite things that I printed. I did have to print the heart pieces on the Super Tack Cool plate. On a normal plate, I came back minutes later, and the little tiny pieces have a hard time sticking, at least here at my house, and it's a bit cooler down here in the basement, which I think is part of the issues I'm having with small things like this not sticking. But the cool plate, the Super Tack, worked wonderfully. I got 4 successful little coasters, and I think this is a very nice Valentine's Day gift or Valentine's Day print. I would definitely print this one again. I like it a lot. Next up is this super cool skull. It's one of these that like slides down into all these funky pieces. Super fun to play with. I printed it in, I think, the Bambu red black silk, and I think it was an awesome choice. It's super fun to play with. You kind of just can't hold it. It just kind of falls and does whatever it wants to do. But you can probably hear how loud it is, all the pieces moving around. And that was actually one of the funniest comments that I saw on Maker World. Someone had scaled it up to 200%, and they were like, if you treasure your eardrums, do not do this because it is so loud. And they're not wrong. This, I think, is 150%, and it is very loud hearing the pieces slide back and forth, but I think it was worth it. I'm glad I printed it larger. I really like it. I think this is a really cool design, and I'm back to my original ways, printing skulls in every video. Next up is this super cool heart, I love you suspension type design. I really like this one. There were quite a few on Maker World, and I'll show you one in a second that didn't quite work out for me, but this one worked out amazing. I think having lots of strings made this one more successful than the one that I'm going to show you in a minute. I did let this one cool completely for a day at least before I tried to take it off the bed, because you'll see the issue I was having with the other one is that it was sticking to the bed too well. So again, bed adhesion issues, but not in the same sense, I guess. But this one turned out amazing. I'm very happy with this one. I would definitely print this one again, and I highly recommend it. This one will be going on my shelf either here or over at the shop. I love it a lot. And while we're here, this is the suspension Love You version that did not work out so well with me. You can see the love side broke off when I was trying to remove it from the bed. So I think this was my original one. I did print this one twice. And this time I did not wait fully for the plate to cool down. I just tried to bend a plate like you normally would, and these letters kind of stuck more than the rest of the pieces. And so when I tried to shimmy those free, it ended up snapping. But you can see there's not a ton of lines, and so there's not a lot holding this together. And this was my second attempt. It was a little bit closer. I only lost one letter this time, and I did let this one cool down completely overnight. I waited and came back the next morning, and I couldn't get it free without snapping this love side over here. And I did read the Maker World comments, and that seemed to be a trend, but maybe a few more strings on this one, and it would have turned out a little bit better. It was a lot of filament to keep trying and trying and trying with this really thick outer red. If it would have been a little smaller, maybe a little less red, I would have tried it again, but I think 2 attempts, that was all I had in me for this one. But still a cool design, maybe just a few more white strings to hold everything together. My next item is these flower boxes. There's different options for what you can say, but I chose the ones that say I love you, and there are individual boxes depending on the flower that you pick. So we have the daisy, and we have the tulip, and I, out of the two, highly recommend the tulip. The daisy looks nice in the box. You can't really see all the blemishes I'm about to talk about, but there were so many supports on this flower, it became a little excessive, and it just looks like the flower is totally chewed up on the backside, and a lot of my petals ended up popping off because it was hard to tell a difference between what was support, what was a flower. It's a really cool design, and I think this one looks the best in the end, but because of the number of supports, I would recommend the tulip over this one. Here's my tulip, and it was nice. The supports on this one were very minimal. The base of the tulip had some supports, the stem had some supports. Both were very easy to remove and makes this design worth it in the end, I think. But if you don't mind supports and you have the time to delicately peel off all the supports, I think the daisy looks better, but this one is more time effective and ends up looking better in the end, I think. Next, and one of my favorite pieces to actually give to someone as like an actual Valentine's Day gift is this base, and then these little Lego characters. So we have this guy, and then this one kind of just like fits, and they just kind of fit together, and so it would kind of look like this, like a 3D Valentine's Day card, which is awesome. It's 3D printed, it's like a 2D concept, but you're bringing like actual Legos, and I just think this is a very cute Valentine's card. If I was going to actually give someone something, this is definitely what I would give them. I think this is adorable. It printed super easy. These two pieces print separately, and then you kind of like snap them together, and they fit in place perfectly. Very minimal color changes. It was just white, black, and red. It prints flat like this. And then these had a few supports, but they came out so easily. This is not one that I had any issues with. All of the supports were perfect. I really enjoyed every part of this one, and I think this is a very perfectly designed piece. Well thought out. It's nice. It's really good for Valentine's Day. All right, my last piece. I didn't have a ton for Valentine's Day. There were other cool things out there, but they all kind of seemed to be the same. It was a bunch of hearts, a bunch of flowers, quite a few different suspension types, and some other decent stuff, but this one I really liked. I don't usually do the licensed stuff very often, but when I saw Mickey and Minnie and this like 3D effect coming out of these cards, I had to print this. This was amazing. There were a few supports on this one, but it was just the hand, holding up the hand. It was super easy. Lots of color changes. So I recommend if you're going to print them, put them on a plate together and let them go through their color changes at the same time. Printing them individually would be a bit wasteful because there are a lot of color changes. I think it took 17 hours, maybe more, to print both of these together, but they came out great. I'm very happy with them. There are others. I believe there is the Jack, which is Goofy, maybe, and the Joker, which is Donald, but I did not print those. I just printed the King and the Queen, and I'm very happy with them. I think they're awesome. There is a little heart base to sit them in. I did not print the heart base, and I did see some other people have remixed or put in other bases to hold these up as well. So if you print these, maybe that would be something worth checking out also. But that's it. That is the end of my 3D prints for Valentine's Day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found something that maybe you would like to print. There's a couple of these that it doesn't take too much time. You still have a few days left before Valentine's Day if you're still looking for the perfect Valentine's Day print. But with that being said, that is where this video is going to end. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my Patreon members for all the support. I could do none of this without you guys. You're amazing. That's all we got for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.